Hello and welcome to today's tutorial of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for guitar. The chords are simple, there's nothing here to bar, and I'm going to give you 3 different strumming options just in case you're more of a beginner or you're intermediate. So let's get started with the chords. We're going to need chord A, E7, A7, D, and the most challenging chord here is B7, but I kind of like that one. For strumming, if you're more of a beginner, then I just want you to strum once every time you see a chord. So that would be right here. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Or you can be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and just strum on 1, 1. If you're a little bit more advanced than that, then you can do this already and down, 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 down. Strumming pattern that I've put on the song sheet, then that would be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. And I like to add this little like percussion stop on the downs that land on beat 2 and 4. But I like to add these at the chorus. And one funny Christmas Eve. I'll show you how to do that when we get there. So here's how I want you to think about the verse. Before you get into playing, I'm going to teach you a little brain hack so that you can think about the chords and know when to switch. There's 3 chords that are the same, and then the last one changes. So it's going to be A, E7, right? And then the next line over, it's going to be, now you're on E7, 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 A. And then the next line is going to be A, E7. So be careful to catch this though, because at the end of the line and the beginning of the next line, those are going to be the same. But that's how I like to think about it. I like to think about it as 4 chords, 3 and 1, 3 and 1. So let's go ahead and play through most of the verse, and then I'll teach you the little ending. Here we go. 1, 2, start on A, 1, 2, A, go. 1, 2, 3, 2. To an A7 as well. If you're a beginner, you're just going to do strum, wait, A, A7. And if you're a little bit more advanced, then you're going to make those bracketed chords down, down, up, down, down, up. And that line will sound like this. And that A7 it's the kind of chord that wants to send you to D chord. And that's what makes it sound so good when we land on it in the chorus. So let's try the verse again. I'm going to add a little bit of the singing here and there. 1, 2, you can do it. Have fun. Ready, go. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. The chorus chords switch much quicker. So the verse kind of spoiled us because we could switch a chord and then stay there, not here. So we start with a D. Then one foggy A, Christmas Eve, E7. Santa came back to A, say E, Rudolph with E again. Now so bright, B7. Won't you get back to E7? Say tonight. There was a tip tip I wanted to share with you. Okay, so when you're at E on the Rudolph with your nose so bright, notice where your middle finger is. Your middle finger should be on the 5th string, 2nd fret. It's gonna stay there for the rest of the line. It's gonna stay there for the E again. It stays there for the B7. You move the other fingers, but that stays there. And it stays there for the E7 as well. So it's kind of nice that even though you're switching a lot, the middle finger and the thumb can kind of hold where they're at. So let's try the chorus. You choose your difficulty level. I think I'm just gonna do single strum. Here we go. 1, 2, a little slower. 1, 2, you can do it. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, E chords, Rudolph with your nose, B7 now. Won't you E7 play tonight? Let's do that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Now if you like that, like the little stops and you want to add 1 or 2 in there, all I'm doing is I strum the chord with all 4 fingers, just kind of in a downwards direction. I just open the hand. That's all I'm doing. Rest the thumb on E string, close your hand, and then open it with the hand hitting the string. And then mute it quickly with your palm. And don't make it a slap because that's gonna make a sound you don't want. It's like this. That's all that is. And you can add that in there for suspense. Now the closing of the song will sound like this. Let me think. It's gonna feel like a verse. So let's do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Okay, here, if you had the A7 like we did on verse 1, you can go back into a chorus. Then one foggy. But when you're ready to end the song, let's do this. Go to the E7s of this section on the word Rudolph. Here go 1, 2, 1, 2, and slow it down. Rudolph's the red-nosed reindeer. Here. You'll go down in history. You can add a single strum E7 and a single strum A. And let that kind of fade on its own. And that's when the applause will come in. So let's do that closing option, and take your time on history if you're ending the song. Here we go. 1, 2, A, 1, 2, red. And how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph's the red-nosed reindeer. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please let me know in the comments. I love reading your comments and seeing what you have to say, or where you're from, or what guitar you're playing. It's my favorite part of the video. And in this video, I've been playing this beautiful guitar by Guitarras Romero. This is a parlor-sized instrument, so it is smaller in the body, but the neck is just like my other classical instruments. And I love that because I can practice my classical pieces without sacrificing or changing my muscle memory. But I have a smaller body, so it's easier for me to travel with. I like it because I can show it here on videos. My other guitar is bigger, so it's a little bit more tricky to hold and make these tutorials. So thank you, Pepe Romero, for letting me borrow these for this challenge. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know down below. Remember, there's more songs in this challenge, so I hope that you'll watch and enjoy those. And if you'd like to support the channel in any way, the likes, the shares, the comments, all of those really matter. So thank you, and hope to see you again. Ciao!